From Los Angeles, TraderInsight.com presents Dr. Adrian Manns in the war room and at the helm with today's look at stocks and sectors on the radar.
For TraderInsight.com, I'm Adrian Manns, and this is Stocks and Sectors on the Radar for Friday, May 8th, 2009. On Thursday, Dow Jones Industrials down 102.5 to close at 8409.85. We had 1,067 stocks advance, 2,012 decline, and NYSE volume on the heavy side at 1.97 billion shares. It was all about the stress tests, all about the anticipation of what was coming our way. Of course, everything came in pretty much where it was expected. All these guys need lots of money. All these banks are in really bad shape, but not bad enough shape to make us worry about them more than we had already worried. So the government is very reassuring about the fact that they believe that the results that are in front of us indicate that things are going to get better rather than worse. My expectation is that's going to see the markets move higher on Friday morning. The S&P 500 was down 12 points to close at 907.39. NASDAQ 100 down 34.02 to close at 1389.83. And the NASDAQ comp down 42.86 to close at 1716.25. Both of those indices sold off harder than we would have expected them to, given the news that was coming out on Thursday. It didn't really impact them as much as the S&P 500 and the Dow. Nevertheless, sold off hard, and this is what we're looking at. We've got a violation to the downside on the NASDAQ comp as well as on the NASDAQ 100. Let's see what happens in Friday's trading. VIX was a little higher, up to 33.44. That's about a 1 point increase. And now let's take a look at the four stocks that we had on the radar for the Thursday session. All of them hit the profit targets. All worth sort of a cursory look. They were sort of no-brainers, but let's take a quick review of them anyways and then talk about what's on the radar for Friday. We're running very late today, so I'm not going to get into the intraday 5-minute charts on these. Just going to have a quick look at the daily charts. Here we have Aeropostale. This was a double header short with a 35.02 entry and a 34.25 profit target. Obviously, we got down just beyond the profit target, got a 12-cent extension beyond that. This was a nice trade that made a lot of sense as a double header setup given the recent run-up in the stock. Next one is EOG Resources Incorporated. This is an oil and gas line drive setup. On the long side, we had a 77.75 entry with a 78.16 target. First thing in the morning, stock ran up, got up to the target and beyond, got all the way up to 79.12, but turned around, reversed, and is now a double header setup for the Friday session with an entry down below $72.36. Kindred Healthcare Incorporated. This is a healthcare provider, HMO. This is ticker symbol KND. Another double header setup. We had an entry price down below the low of the Wednesday bar. That got us down to our profit target at $14.85 and beyond. Stock got all the way down to $14.36. Nice short sale on that one. Finally, we have Marsh McLellan Companies Incorporated. This was an insurance, ticker symbol MMC. This was a line drive on the long side, $22.47 entry, $22.72 target. Stock triggered, got all the way up to $22.81 before reversing and putting in a big double header move to the downside. This one not on the radar for Friday's trading. It's already extended pretty well down to the area that I would have anticipated as an initial profit target. Now let's take a look at what's on deck for Friday. An energy, an industrial, and a consumer are going to be on my watch list for Friday's trading. First one, Alpha Natural Resources Incorporated. This is an oil and gas play. This is ticker symbol ANR. Trade below $29.65, going to have me on the short side of the market with an initial profit target down at $29.12 on this infield fly candidate. Cummins Incorporated, ticker symbol CMI. This is a machinery play. There's a fastball, expansion of range, expansion of volume, trade below $30.25. Will have me interested in a short side entry with an initial profit target down around $29.83. And finally, in the consumers, Coach Incorporated, ticker symbol COH, infield fly, $25.48. I'll have me looking to get short with an initial profit target tight on a scalp kind of a move down to $25.13. If you have any questions, shoot me an email, Adrian@TraderInsight.com. Use protective stops on every trade and have a great trading day on Friday.